Hey guys, welcome back to our ASMR style Let's Play of Vintage Story, where we're quite hungry. As you can see, our hunger bar on the bottom right side of the screen is pretty close to empty. But the good news is, the pottery that we fired yesterday is now finished being fired. So we now have a cooking pot in which we can cook complex recipes. So, no more taking, a single mushroom, sticking it right in the fire, letting it develop a little bit of a char, and then eating it, although, we could still do that if we wanted to, and in fact we will, because we're quite hungry. Quite hungry. So we're going to wait for this puffball mushroom to cook. But while we're doing that, we are going to gather some materials from our storage to make a more complex recipe. So, we've got a bunch of raw meat that we got from deer yesterday, I believe, and we're going to be cooking that. We're going to be cooking it together with, let's put some more of those puffball mushrooms to use. How about? Although also now that I think about it, we also have a bunch of raw fish, so, how are we going to do this? We'll put some red wine cap mushrooms in as well. How about that? So we've got our cooked, charred puffball mushroom now. We'll go ahead and eat that so that we don't starve while the rest of this food is cooking. Then we'll take our cooking pot, stick it on the fire, and we'll put in some raw red meat, raw fish, and this will start cooking some red meat and fish stew. However, we can continue adding ingredients, so I'll add some mushrooms in both of the remaining cooking slots, and they will be added as ingredients as well. So now we have to wait for this cooking pot full of red meat and fish stew with boiled red wine caps and puffball mushrooms. Did I finish that sentence? We gotta wait for it to cook. We gotta wait for the pot to cook. There we go. I finished the sentence eventually. Now yesterday we also, well not yesterday but the day before, we began to fire another cooking pot, which we will keep on hand in case we need to do lots more cooking. And then we also fired a number of clay bowls so that we can actually eat what we're going to be cooking. And I'll put this pot right there with a few bowls right next to it. There we go. I'll put the extra bowl in this basket for reasons. I don't know why. We're just doing that. Then the last thing that we fired that finished firing overnight is a watering can, so we can actually start getting crops going today. Make sure the soil is well watered and all that. Alright, let's see how is our recipe doing. It's about halfway finished cooking. So we are going to need to have a little bit of a nibble on some other foods. We'll just use these puffball mushrooms that we gathered yesterday. We got so many of them. We got so many. It was really nice. Alright, so... oh, there's a white stag out here, out front. So pretty. Oh my gosh. Look at it, look at it. There in the distance. Oh, it's running away now. Oh my gosh, okay. We spooked it a little bit. Oh, there's also this berry bush with some ripe blackcurrants on it, which we will eat. Absolutely, we will eat those. Alright. Now I have prepared... oh, this is a shovel, actually, which we'll use later. But, I have also prepared a hoe so that we can till the soil, so that we can start farming. So we'll have that in our inventory. And our food is almost done cooking, so we're gonna have a big old meal when it's ready. And then what else? I am going to put some of these spelt grains away in storage. So another thing I would like to do today is begin firing some ceramic food storage, which will keep our food fresh for longer. So actually, let's go ahead and get our clay out, and we can start on that right after we finish eating. Or perhaps we'll wait to do it until tonight, when it's dark out and we can't explore anymore. Yeah, we'll wait for now. Okay, so we have our pot of cooked food right here. Go ahead and just stick it down there. We'll grab a bowl, get a bowl of food, and munch on it. And we didn't even finish the whole bowl of food, and we're already full. So you can see that cooked food that's cooked in a cooking pot, these complex recipes, are much more effective for your hunger than just, slapping a piece of meat on the fire, which we're also going to do, just so that we have something to eat while we're exploring today. And also, oh, I forgot, I took all of the fuel off the fire. Hold on, we gotta put it back on. We gotta put it back on to cook this meat. But yeah, there we go. Okay. So, that's gonna cook while we're out. I know I said we were going to eat it while we were out, but I think we're gonna go ahead and do a thing that I wanted to do earlier, which is pick up this shovel, because I didn't realize it's already the 1st of August in-game, which means we are slowly but surely approaching the beginning of fall, and then, you know, winter after that. And because of that, look at this, look at the marsh that we live around, isn't it so pretty? Anyway, because of that, I want to prepare long-term food sources for us as soon as possible. And yes, I'm talking about farming. Farming. So, I'm going to be smoothing down the hill on top of our house because I think it would be really cozy and cute and fun and silly if we used our roof, essentially, as a garden. And it would also serve a practical purpose because when you start farming in this game, it is possible and, you know, likely that rabbits will come and try to steal your crops from your garden. So obviously you have to make a fence. You have to build a fence to keep the rabbits away, right? However, depending on where you build your garden, the rabbits, they're quite clever. So if they can jump off of a hill into your garden, you know, inside your fence, they'll just do that and they'll still eat your crops, right? So basically, if we were to make our garden like right here, rabbits would just, you know, jump down from here into the garden and would still eat our crops, right? So basically, what we're doing is we're using the tallest point in this general area to make our garden so that the rabbits can't do that. Alright, so this is the front of our house right here, and this is... do we want to make it like lower down? I think we might want to make it lower down still, but there's getting to be a lot of dirt that we would have to remove to do that. And I don't want to make it look super unnatural, so actually let's just go with what we have. Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3 tiles that we can easily, like 3 tiles that we can easily till, even if we make like a fence around those tiles, yeah. Okay, so the next step is obviously building a fence to keep the little rabbits out. And I am going to grab this cooked charred red meat so that we can eat it should we need to. Once we get hungry, which we're not even hungry a little bit yet. And then we need some wood. So we've already got cedar logs. I'm not sure if we have enough wood. Let me check. So, fence. Let's see. Dry stone fence, wooden fence. Oh, okay. Making a wooden fence requires a copper saw, which we don't have yet. Okay, so we might have to go for dry stone instead, or a rough-hewn fence. Okay, rough-hewn fence will work. So we're gonna need quite a few blocks of wood for that. Oh, I've already forgotten how to make it. Hold on. So it's 2 blocks, 2 sticks, and an axe. Okay. Let's try that. So we've got quite a few cedar logs in here. We'll see if it's enough to make the amount of fence bits that we will need. Although we also need to make a gate for ourselves. So let me see. Let me make sure that we have enough materials. Wait, did I save enough? That requires way more wood than I thought. Okay, we're actually going to need more cedar wood. So we're going to have to go out and find, well, you know, assuming we want our gate to match our fence, which we do, because why wouldn't we? We're going to have to actually go out and find a cedar tree to chop down, because I used too much of our cedar wood on, is that one in the distance? Anyway, we used too much of our cedar wood to actually build the fence, like the walls of the fence. Now we need a gate for us to enter and exit from. I do think that's cedar in the distance. I see it, I think. I think it's this, this like gray wood with a red tint on it right in front of us. Also, there are wolves over here, and I don't like that. But we're gonna try and chop the cedar tree. Anyway, I think this is cedar. Yes, it's cedar. Okay, so we'll go ahead and chop it. And hope that the wolves don't get mad at us for some reason. Alright, there we go. I think there are also bears just vibing here. Okay, okay. We're good, we're good. I think we're safe. I think we're safe. Let's see. Okay, so we're gonna actually make that gate now, which we're gonna need more branches for, actually, now that I think about it. We have a bunch at home, but we may as well gather some while we're out, right? May as well gather more. Because we're out here by the trees already, so... Alright. How many... Oh wait, do we just have all of them on us anyway? Oops. Oh well. How many... Okay, hold on, I gotta check the recipe again. Let's see, rough-hewn gate. Okay, so it's in like a horizontal line. The sticks... Okay, 1, 2, 3... Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then these cedar logs, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I guess the axe goes here? Yes, alright, there we go. So we've got the materials. Oh my god, look at this vine. It's just hanging out. No pun intended, by the way. I just kind of noticed that could be, No, you know what? I'll take credit for it. Totally intentional. Totally intentional pun. Yes, absolutely. I guess there's no take-backsies on that, is there? But anyway. Alright. So we're heading back home to make our gate. Alright. Well, to make our fence and our gate. To build them, to actually place them. Okay. Doot, 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 doot. We'll also probably make a ladder at some point for us to climb up to get to our garden more easily. But anyway, let's see. Alright, so here's the actual fence. We'll make it, let's see, I wanted 1, 2, 3, right, okay. Let's get rid of this grass, or not grass, flower. There we go, okay. Okay, so that's like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We're gonna need to put a piece of dirt here. Hold on. Oh. Didn't mean to toss that out there. But yeah, we're gonna want a wider area for this. Ooh. Ooh, hold on. This is gonna get a bit sketchy. A little bit sketchy real quick. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Doesn't like me doing that, apparently. Alright. There we go. And there we go. Okay. Because I want, so let's see, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Okay. So I want it to go like right here, I think, is how big I want it to be. Ah, that's perfect. That's perfect. Alright, so this will allow us, like, I guess it doesn't really matter how many, like, 3x3 grids we have, but I want it to be pretty. So we're gonna have a number of 3x3 grids, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, like right here. Then we'll have a gap in the middle for, I don't know, irrigation or something. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, you know what I mean. There'll be 9 tiles here. And that would mean that we would be able to keep 2 crops and, you know, keep our aesthetic going. But anyway, I'm actually not sure if... let's eat some meat real quick. But I'm not sure if we're going to want to try irrigation or not. I do remember that one of the mods I have installed allows you to do irrigation, but I don't remember how. I'll have to research that. I think it requires some kind of clay vessel for water, so we're going to be doing more ceramics today, so we'll try and tackle that when we work with ceramics. But the next thing we need to do is obviously get out our hoe. Let's see, here it is right here. And then, after that, we're going to grab the terra preta that we gathered a while ago. Here it is. And actually, we might have to go back out real quick because we only have access to low fertility soil here. And I know that nearby, or at least somewhat nearby, there's some medium fertility soil. So basically the fertility levels go from low to medium to terra preta. Frog? Oh my god, frog! Ribbit. Anyway, so there's those 3 levels of soil fertility. And your crops will grow faster depending, and I guess like maybe have a lower chance to die in poor weather or whatever, depending on what kind of soil they're grown in. I'm not 100% sure about that last part, but a friend of mine, I think I remember a friend of mine who also plays this game saying that once. Hi. That deer scared me a little bit, not gonna lie. Okay, so that's low fertility. This is all just low fertility forest floor, I think. It's a little bit of a darker color, which kind of threw me off because medium quality soil is also a slightly darker color than low quality, so it's like, hard to tell if it's forest floor or a medium fertility, you know? Anyway. Well, I mean, you can mouse over it and it says it's forest floor, but I swear that this forest floor also has a fertility level that you can, like, break it and then get medium fertility out of it. I could be wrong. Anywho, I know that we have some medium fertility nearby, but I didn't mark it down on the map, so we're just gonna do a bit of exploring while it is light out still. Let's see, where are we at? We're pretty far north. Okay. We do still have a couple of pieces of meat, which is great. So we can keep up our energy, our hunger level, rather. While we... Oh my god, look at that giant cave thing. Oh, chicken! Chicken! Oh, wait, no, that's peat. I don't think that's soil at all. That is peat. We should probably gather some while we're here, but we're in a bit of a rush to get this medium fertility stuff so we can get our farm set up today, right? I may or may not have... No, okay, that's low fertility still. I keep, like, passing by soil and being like, oh, that's darker. It's not darker, actually, but, like, I keep thinking it is. And being like, oh, I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna watch back on the video and be like, ah, I missed it. It was right here all along. I mean, that's probably gonna happen, but, you know. Hold on, what temperature is it over here? 26 Celsius? Interesting. If you go to different areas of the map, there will be different temperature levels. It does change. And that will affect, you know, the creatures and plants that exist there. Ooh, no, that's just flint. Never mind. But I'm seeing a lot of, like, differently colored, like, grasses. Like, look at these orange leaves. I don't know if that's just how those trees are, or if it's due to a different temperature. That's why I checked the temperature. I don't think, after looking at the temperature, though, I don't think that's it. I don't think that's the cause of the different color. Oh my god, there's fish here. I would hunt them, but I really want to get this, medium quality soil before... I'm not gonna look down there. No, that's dangerous. I feel like just looking down there is a bad idea. Looking at that giant pit. I feel like I'm gonna fall in. Fall right in. Alright, wow, we're seeing so many berries here now, too. And flowers that I don't normally see. Is this... what is this? Native copper bits! Yes, I knew it! Alright, we're marking this down on the map real quick. Alright, we're marking down some copper nuggets on the map. Because we see 2 of them. I don't see any more than 2. But usually when you see a bunch of copper nuggets on the surface, in a small area, that means that you're gonna pretty easily find a vein of copper below the surface. Like, just immediately below the surface. So you want to keep track of where you find those nuggets, because it does show you what kinds of minerals are, you know, underground as well. We're really not finding any of this medium quality stuff. That's alright. I'm happy to just kind of run around. Ooh. And we're finding a lot of grains and whatnot as well, to bring home and eat, or to hoard for winter. You know, whichever one ends up happening. Because grains do last quite a long time in food storage. Is this, hold on, is this more native? Yes, it is. Okay. But is there any more? Or is it just one piece? Looks like it might just be one piece of copper bits, which we still want, but I don't feel as compelled. Okay, two bits. Okay. Here. Let's see. We'll mark this down again. All right. So, see, there's likely a copper deposit right below here. Okay, interesting. But yeah, we definitely want as many copper nuggets as we can get, because the next thing we really need to do to improve our tech level in the game, you know, like to unlock more recipes and stuff like that. Oh, is this? Hold on. What kind of soil is this? Low fertility? Oh, it's just dark because shadows. Because the sun is coming from that direction. Okay. Fair. But, yeah, so getting a copper pickaxe and a decent supply of copper is basically the next thing we need to do to really progress in the game. And once we get a solid supply of copper, we'll be able to make all kinds of things like a wooden saw, or not like a wooden saw, but like a copper saw with a wooden handle, you know. And that will allow us to make boards, you know, planks out of wood, which will massively level up our decorative abilities, because we'll be able to make all kinds of new objects that we weren't able to make without planks, or boards, or whatever you want to call them. Oh my god, I'm finding so many grains today. It's very lovely. We'll have plenty to eat for the future. Okay. Oh. Not finding any of the good stuff still. We might have to make a trip tomorrow in-game to try and find that stuff. This is some flint right in the side of the hill right here. Anyway. Yeah, we might have to make a... Wait. Yep. No differently colored soil here as far as I can tell. Okay, so... Yeah, we'll probably dedicate an episode to that next time. Let's see. We do... Wait. Wait. Is this... Ah, we found it! Okay. I was just starting to give up. Let's see. We'll take this shovel, because we have 2 shovels. We don't need 2. We'll let one break and then... Alright, there we go. Now we can pick up these dirt blocks. Now that the other shovel is no longer in our inventory. Okie dokie. Very nice, very nice. Alright. Let's keep going. We really don't need that much. 31 should be more than enough. And of course we also still have 3 pieces of terra preta, which is even better quality soil. So, we're gonna start heading home. I am going to go ahead and get a torch out because it's, what is it, 5:30 p.m? Sun's starting to set-ish, kind of. I don't want it to get too dark on us because I'm very likely to not notice until it's too hard for you guys to see. So, go ahead and keep a torch out. How about that? Dang, this stuff is all over. I must have like just walked like right around it or something. But anyway, when we get home, we are going to do a little bit... Ooh, berries. Okay, hold on. We're gonna get these berries. Get rid of these. Well, get rid of the flowers, actually. Don't need those. But yeah, we're going to do a little bit of ceramics, a little bit of pottery. And, let me make sure we're going in the right direction. Yes, we are. Okay. And then... Oh, amateur onions! I keep getting sidetracked, but onions! And onion seeds! That's really nice. What is that? Oh, that's just a fox that's sleeping. It's just a sleepy fox. Okay. But yeah. we need to get some food storage going, which means making a clay vessel for, you know, just to store food in. And then we also, that's a bear, that's a bunch of wolves. I'm just gonna go around them, even though they shouldn't hurt me because of my world settings. We're just gonna kind of walk around them because I don't want to mess with them anyway. Just in case, I have had a wolf or no, a bear aggro on me anyway with these world settings in a past world, which is a little bug, but so I'm a little paranoid about it, I guess. All right, hold on here. We're gonna go underwater real quick. Don't want our torch to go out. All right, here we go. And we're nearly home. Oh, frogs. Hold on, guys. There's so many frogs here right now. Oh my god. Oh my god, there's so many frogs. Look at how many frogs there are. And fish. What kind of fish is this? They're koi fish, apparently. Oh my god, the frogs, guys. Okay, we just had to have a little froggy time, okay? We just had to have a little froggy time. Alright, anyway, let's head the rest of the way home. And... let's see, we'll go ahead and put together our farm. I'll probably plant... let's see, hold on. Our torch there, we do need to get rid of these soil blocks that are already here, so that we can put the higher fertility soil in it instead. Right? So go ahead and put the terra preta right over here. That's all that we have, but that's okay. Put the medium fertility soil there. And there. Okay. And now we can go ahead and start tilling the soil. There we go. Alright. Okay, and I'm gonna leave the middle area blank just for now. You don't have to, there's really no reason to do so. I'm just doing it for fun and aesthetics, I guess. And then let's see, we do have a bunch of seeds, so I don't think it gets very cold here at the moment, so we'll go ahead and start planting spelt seeds. Let's go get some more from home, real quick, because I know we have a bunch of these. So let's see, our seed basket right here. We do indeed have quite a lot of spelt seeds. The cool thing about spelt is that it's rather heat resistant, and it gets pretty hot here during the day. Onion seeds also fairly heat resistant. Turnip seeds not so much. Flax seeds, we only have one of them. But yeah, let's see, 27 Celsius. We'll plant a few turnip seeds and we'll see how that goes. But I do think their growth will get stunted from the heat that we experience in this area. Granted, it's not the hottest area that I've ever been in, but it is summer, so you want to be careful with planting crops in this type of heat. Alright, so I'll go ahead and plant a bunch of spelt right there. And then over in this corner, we'll plant onions. And then we'll plant one piece of flax right here and 2 turnips right there. Alright. Now, these crops are likely to die pretty soon because there's no moisture here. It hasn't rained here in a while, which is kind of surprising because rainfall in this area is supposed to be quite common. However, that's what we have our watering can for. So, fortunately, we are located quite close to the water, and we're gonna go fill up this watering can real quick, because we can, and we want to water our crops. So we'll go over here, right click, there we go. Are we full up? Yeah, 100% full. Look at these fireflies. Oh my god, so pretty. The stars are beautiful too. It's very much not a very cloudy night tonight, which is great. You can see all of the stars at night. It's beautiful. Alright, and we're gonna take this watering can and water our crops, obviously. So the moisture level will go up as you hold the right click button here. And you can see the soil getting darker too as the moisture levels go up, which is kind of a neat effect. Kind of helps you tell when the soil gets dry as well. You know, you see these are lighter than these ones. These ones are darker colored. Okay. And the higher the moisture levels, the higher the growth speed of that crop. Alright, and moisture level's 100% on all of these, I think. Oh, and we're out of water. Moisture level almost 100% on all of these as well. So, now we're going to leave the garden, put our watering can right over there. Or maybe right over here. Or here, rather. It doesn't really matter, but, you know, I wanted to put it there. And now our garden is actually ready to grow crops. So, I did say we were going to do a little bit of pottery at the end of the day, so let's go ahead and do that. We have so many seeds, or so many grains, rather. We'll have to store them in food storage once we get that made, which is what we're doing right now, as a matter of fact. Alright, the first thing we're going to make today is a raw storage vessel. That is exactly what we're making. Now these are quite tall, so they do take a lot of clay. Lots of little pieces of clay. Lots of itty bitty pieces. Alright. Wait, really? A whole... Oh, okay. I thought it would have me just putting clay around the edges there. Ah, here we go. Just around the edges over here now. Okay. And once we finish this, we'll fire it in the same method that we used last time, using a pit kiln in our house. Alright. I really do like the clay shaping in this game. It's a good thing to do at night, like, you know, like we're doing right now, when it's too dark outside to really explore, and you're just kind of waiting through until morning, you know? And once it gets to be winter, and it's very cold outside, it's also a good activity to do then, because you want to stay inside with the warmth, right? I tend to use the winter in this game to do lots of building and decorating projects, because those are things that you can do inside, and then during the spring, summer, and fall you just kind of go out and gather materials and stuff to do that during winter. And whatnot. And then of course, and you also do have to gather food and make a well-insulated house for the winter during the non-winter months as well. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is taking up so much clay. We've already used at least 10 pieces, I think. And that's for a single storage vessel as well. And I think off camera, after this episode, I'm going to do some research into how the irrigation works, because that would be really neat to make use of. The irrigation mechanic that's in one of the mods that I use. I think that would be really fun. And it can also look pretty, like, aesthetic for make your garden look a little bit neater and nicer. You know what I mean? So I'll definitely go for that. If we can. I do seem to recall that it requires you to either keep a vessel of water, like, near your crops, or, I think you might be able to, like, draw from a tile that is like a pond or whatever. You may be able to draw water from that to use it to irrigate your crops. Now, granted, once we get buckets, which we can't do yet, but once we do get buckets, we'll be able to move water tiles around, you know, water blocks. And we're almost done with this vessel. And I'm also not sure if this vessel is the same type of vessel that you need to be able to, that you need for the irrigation mod. I am not sure, but I don't think so. I don't think it's the same kind, so we'd have to make a new one most likely. Alright. And one more. I think this is the last level that we need to fill out. Yes. Okay, so now we can set this up in a pit kiln to uh-oh. Our red meat is spoiling from earlier well, we got it yesterday. But yeah, we definitely need to actually do something with that before it spoils. Here, this is where I keep my dry grass, and we have sticks on us right now, I think. Okay, sticks. So we're basically just putting fuel in the pit kiln so that we can fire this. And anyway, I think once we get all of that started, I'm gonna finish the episode for today. So I'm gonna say thank you to you guys for hanging out with me, and I hope you'll like and subscribe if you had a good time with the video. And I hope to see you next time, alright? Bye!